Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great Monday. Yay, we're to Monday again. Well, today we're going to be working on the autumn house that I got from MayDear. I want to make sure that's right. Yep, it's MayDear. Of course, everybody makes one. It does seem like in a different kind of a style or whatever, but I really like this one with all the fall looking trees, and I love those pumpkins. Just love them. But we're working up here in this tree right here. So, did everybody have a good weekend? I hope. Mine was kind of jam-packed. I gotta get everything out from underneath me here. Yeah, it's like, okay, I'm ready to go back to work because I'm tired. No, I'm not as tired as I was last weekend for some reason. But I think we just all kind of tried to get a cold last week. But we're feeling pretty good this week. So we'll just kind of go with it. This won't be a very long video because it's Monday and I work 10 to 6 today. I usually get off about 5. We'll see how it goes. Heaven knows how busy it will be because they had, and I told you, oh no, there's nothing going on this weekend. Wrong. Yeah, they had this thing, and we have, I'm trying to get it a little bit lighter, 14-foot mountains here. So they had a 14er fest this weekend. It started on Friday, and I'm assuming they went all the way through Sunday. Not real sure. But they had some stuff downtown. It wasn't anything my daughter and I, were interested in. They had, events for people to either race, like on foot or on a bike or on a four-wheel drive or whatever, or in Jeeps or I don't know. And it was basically like one side of town, that we didn't live in. I'm trying, guys. It's just a morning. There. It just seems like it's all washed out for some reason. Trying to get it all in frame here. And I don't know what color I'm using here. Let's see. It's got a nice big key that runs all the way through the bottom. I think it's 347. We'll go with that. That sounds about right. It's a pretty color, red. It's like a bittersweet color. So, yeah, that was consuming all the people that were, if you had to go downtown. But we went out of town on Saturday. So, there wasn't much traffic once all those people got to wherever they were going. And so, there we go. Yeah, it didn't, pertain to us. So, that was a good thing. We just went and did our own thing, and there was a few people up, in the mountains where we were at. I'd say we passed maybe 15 cars, while we were up there, people just driving around, but not too many. And they also have a Jeep tour you can take that they take you up to go see the colors and that kind of thing. So I think my daughter said it was on the other side of town. So we went a little bit out of town, but maybe took us 20 minutes to get there. It was not a big deal. So, and not a lot of people go up there because it's kind of a dirt road, and unless you have four-wheel drive and some clearance, yeah, I wouldn't take a car up there. It's just a little rough for that. So it was perfect for us. So we had a good time. And I was going to watch the Chiefs game yesterday, but we didn't get it in our area, so I was kind of bummed out about that, because that was supposed to start at 11. It seems like I sat through a half an hour commercials to find that out. Some days I really don't like Roku. You know, it's not turn on the TV, go to the TV guide, and figure out what you want to watch. Mm-mm. It's a bit bizarre. So, yeah, I just sat here and I worked on a cross-stitch project I'm working on. And then I worked a little bit on my shawl. I'm into my second ball of yarn. So I think once I get pretty close to the end of that ball, I make cast that thing off. I don't know, I'm having a heck of a time trying to figure out how big it's supposed to be. There's no instructions on that, you know. And the guy showed that was where I got the pattern from on YouTube was talking about how you measure around your shoulders, etc., and then how many stitches per inchish type thing. I don't know. It was too much for my brain. I just wanted to knit. So I figured I'd figure it out as I went along, and I figure worst comes to worst, if I cast it off, I can get it back on the needles if I absolutely have to. So we'll see. And I wanted it big enough to kind of go down to my, like past my elbow, if you will, when it wraps around. So we'll see. We'll see. Oh, we're about to run out of that piece of thread. That was pretty fast. Sure is a pretty color. Looks great against that yellow-green. I was like, where's my scissors? I put them in my work basket so they wouldn't fall off or get moved. So, yeah, no big plans. The furnace guy is supposed to come tomorrow morning. Keep your fingers crossed. Put me on the prayer chain again. He's supposed to show up Tuesday morning before I go to work. I have to go to work at like 2. So hopefully he'll get here and put in the part, and we can get that all taken care of, and we can go on with our lives. But I've been using my nice little, what do you call it? Space heater. It's not very big, I swear. It's like 12 inches tall by about 6 inches across. It's not very big, but I just set it in this area, and it blows in Molly's and my direction as we sit on the couch. So, we'll see. We'll see. But I'd just like to go on with my life. Of course, this Thursday, I guess. Whichever day's the 1st. I can't believe it's going to be the 1st of October already. Just outrageous. And I asked my daughter if they were going to have Halloween, you know, because last year it got canceled. So I didn't know. She said they'd probably tell everybody like the 1st of October. You'd get like a note from the school and stuff, so we'll see. They usually have for the kids that are in grade school, they have a little parade down Main Street. They go all the way to the other end of Main Street, because the school's at one end, and all the way back up, you know, so everybody can see all the costumes, you know. They don't do that when they get up in the higher up grades, but yeah, there's no point. But the little kids, they love that. So hopefully we'll have that this year. I don't see why they wouldn't, but you know, stuff happens. But yeah, it's kind of like a rite of passage. And there's only like 3 blocks that they have to walk all the way down, and then they just kind of make a U-turn and come right back up. So and all the parents and stuff are on the sidelines of town, and then after that's all over with, they have it like at, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and when that's all done, the kids are out of school, so it's like 2:30ish, 2:45, something like that. Hang on. Gotta have a drink. Then the kids are off school, and they walk all around town, and all the businesses in downtown Buena Vista give the kids candy. They go buy them like they're trick-or-treating and stuff. So I don't know if they'll do that this year or not. It would be nice for the kids. They just need to get out. And, I was going to say something. I cannot remember what it was. It's gone. Just, phew, gone. I hate when that happens. Oh, in previous years, then the night of Halloween, they had this thing called Trunk or Treat. That's Trunk. And people with pickup trucks, they have like a parking lot, a huge parking lot. And people park their pickup trucks, and sometimes the beds are all, what do you call it? Decorated and stuff, for Halloween. And they have a little bouncy house thing the kids can go through. And it's kind of put on by the church, I believe. The church, between the church and the schools and stuff. So they go around and they get handfuls of candy and stuff. And then the kids, like say the little ones, they don't have to go trick-or-treating. They just go past these trunks or back ends of pickup, and people give them candy that way. And that way they don't have to go out trick-or-treating. So it's fun, and the kids like to go do that for a while. And now my grandkids are like first and fifth grade. I had to think about that a minute. So they're a little bit older, so they like to go and do the trick-or-treating thing and go house to house. They're capable of all that. Not that they go by themselves or anything, mind you, no. So a couple years I went with them, and I'm like, I don't feel like doing all that walking. So it is what it is. So I just let Mom and Dad handle that, and they go here and there. All over, town and stuff. But I never have any trick-or-treaters out here because there's a lot of adults in this park. There's very few. I don't even hear kids playing. And if they are, they're middle school. They might be out riding their bike or something, like fifth through middle school or high school, kids that are kind of older here. So I never hear them playing or anything, making a lot of noise. And there are some retired people here in the park, but I never get trick-or-treaters, so that's why, I was kind of going with them. But the past couple of years, not so good. My grandma will stay home and watch a scary movie if I feel the desire. I usually don't. I'm not a scary movie person. I'd rather have my idea of a scary movie is like a murder mystery or something like that. But, nothing on the horror side of like Stephen King and all that. No. Never been up in that area. 100 years ago we watched a few things that were horror movies, but not so much. Not so much anymore. Just don't care. I'd rather have a murder mystery that somebody's trying to solve or something like that. So, hence the books I read or listen to. So, we're just going through that thread like lickety-split here. Now, hopefully, I can get this uploaded before I go to work. So, we'll see. Sometimes it takes 20 minutes. Other times, not so much. I just saw that. Where is it? I always keep one or two of these on my desk within hand's reach, because every once in a while I just don't feel like messing. So other than that, what in the world? That was special. I just missed one whole thread. Oh, well, would you come on? We'll try that again. Let's get down here. There we go. I don't know what happened. That was kind of weird. So, just kind of biding my time through the weekend. Seeing what's next. Who knows? Well, I guess we'll get these done. Pull it up a little bit. Sure, a lot of those yellows. And they're kind of interspersed with that green. Maybe I should have done the green first. Oh well. We're good. We're getting it done. There is like a white section here you don't have to do. Don't believe. This is kind of a partial. You put the... there. You actually stitch that brown, I think. I'm not real sure right now. I don't know. I'd have to look at the picture again. Because it has some white, see? And I think you do that brown all the way down, all the way around. And it looks different. I can't... There we go. See, there's part of that frame, if you will, there. It's big. If we'll pull a... Stop. Alright. Oh, well, that was silly. I totally went the wrong way. So, didn't work too much on anything this weekend. Just kind of here and there. Worked mainly on the shawl. Trying to get it done. So I can go on to something else. But I'd say it's pretty close to 3/4 of being done. Nice and soft. Hopefully it'll be warm. My first thoughts was to make one, you know, that just kind of went around my neck, you know, with the V coming down the back, so that I could put my coat on, you know, so it was short, but it covered your neck in the middle of wintertime. Because sometimes we stand outside or got to go out there and, you know, change out the trash or something. Something crazy. And we don't usually have our, what do you call it, windshield wiper stuff out there, because it'll freeze sometimes when it gets really, really cold, but it's not getting there yet. So, after a while, you just can't have it out there. So you have to go outside, and sometimes I have to take the trash out, the night trash, from the bathrooms and inside the store. But so I was just looking for something that would fit, kind of like a cowl, if you will. I mean, I wasn't going to sew it together or anything. Just something to wrap across my chest and around my neck. Because we have these, oh, I'll call them ski jacket. You know what I mean? Ski jacket type material. That nylon jacket. But I mean, it's got like a, not a fleece, but it has some kind of a lining to it. It's not like one of those raincoat things. It's real thin. But I wouldn't say it was too terribly heavy. And I have to wear it sometimes just to go to clean the bathrooms because it's so cold out there. because the wind blows like insanity. So, yeah. But I thought something around my neck and that wasn't too bulky would be fine. So we'll see. Oh, goodness. Alright, guys. Well, I think that's going to be about it today. Tomorrow we have floss tube. So you get to see everything that I've been working on and started, and yeah, lots and lots of stuff. Put this down. Right. Come on. Put that in there. I did this yesterday, and I attached my pad to it. Yeah. There we go. So there's only a couple more colors. They got that lime green, and then there's purple. So a few other colors. We'll see. Alright, guys. Thanks for joining me today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Please hit the bell, and that way you'll know when my next video will come out. Stay safe, stay healthy. See you tomorrow. God bless. Keep stitching. Bye-bye.